world. Alright, so I've got one more game left in my block. And it's a pretty good game. I've played some bad games. It's kind of somewhat what I'm known for, playing bad games. But I do play some good games. Alright, so this is the final game. This is Whomp. This is kind of another hidden gem. I don't really think there's hidden gems on the NES. Like, people know about every game now. There aren't really hidden gems. Although I kind of would consider Stanley. Stanley would probably be a hidden gem. Because nobody ever talks about that game. Alright. So, we'll just get this started. It's been a good block. We're going to hopefully end it well with Whomp. Alright, so we're going to count you down. We got 3, 2, 1, go. Alright. So this is Whomp. We are an Indian. This game actually did not originally star an Indian. They just made him an Indian for... Oh, we got the swag. Nice. That saves like a second. So this game gets compared a lot to Mega Man, which... There's small parts which I can see, but really it stands on its own, like, not really like Mega Man. Oh. These falling sections in the game are some of the worst in the whole game. That's fine. This is just like the tutorial stage. But if you wanted to compare this to a game, like a modern game, you could very easily compare it to Shovel Knight, how the controls are. And I believe the devs for Shovel Knight did cite this game as like inspiration for Shovel Knight. Like, if you just imagine his spear is a shovel instead of a spear, it's pretty much like Shovel Knight. You can down stab on top of enemies and like pogo on them, but you can't pogo on the ground. Yeah, these falling sections are like my absolute like least favorite part of the whole game. They're really hard to do well. Alright, that's pretty decent. Alright, I'm gonna go over there to juke that guy over. But yeah, this game is based on the Chinese novel Journey to the West, and that's what it is. It's called Sayuki World 2 in Japan. And for like the American port, they just made him an Indian, and they didn't change anything else. Like, literally, that's it. So like all the enemies are still like ancient Chinese stuff. Alright, so this boss, you see he turned red. If he touches me now, he would actually steal one of my lives and refill his health with it. So you have to be very careful there. Oh, I was too fast for the timer? That's fine. Yeah, I assure you this is not going to be a record run. Getting the record in this requires quite a lot of RNG to go your way. So there's... Oh, wow! Wow, we have a little bit of a run going. So I need that random drop, which I just got, which has a really small chance of dropping. I needed an enemy to drop it, and he did. So what that arrowhead does, you can see it on the bottom left corner. It actually gives you double damage with your spear, so you can kill bosses twice as fast with it, which is huge. Like, that saves a lot of time. Oh, excuse me. So I'm avoiding not hitting all these guys because you only get 4 hits with it. So if you use it on like a regular scrub enemy, you're gonna be wasting it. All right, I just grabbed that for safety. So the biggest time save of getting that that arrow drop. What am I doing? That was one too many jumps. Is actually on this stage. This boss is a huge pain in the ass. So there's, I think, 4 stages that I want that drop on. So this is called Steely, the selfie master. So he just has selfies all over his. I'll come back. And see, you see how fast I can kill him. He hits like a truck too when he hits you. Very easy to lose a life on him. All right, so we're hoping for another arrow drop on this stage. This in my PB, which is also the record. This is the only stage I did not get that drop in. So getting the drop can save like up to 8 seconds in this stage, which is pretty huge. But I mean, it's completely RNG dependent. Oh, why did I not hit him? So one of these guys could drop it, but I'm not counting on that because it's a waste of time to just hope for those guys to drop it. I hope for these snakes to drop it. Come on. They're not going to drop it. Nope. So yeah. Well, this is the same that happened to my record, so. And we have a chance of still having a good time. So you don't lose time here. Yeah, I think the most time I've saved on this stage is like 8 seconds over the record. Alright, you'll see me like jumping in random places. It looks like it's random. There's actually hidden items like all over this game. And they're pretty hard to find. So I actually have a... Oh, bro! Okay. I actually have a YouTube video that I went through and found every single hidden item in the whole game. Using OmniGamer made a hitbox viewer for this game. So I went through with it and scouted out every single item and I highlighted it. So if you're looking to learn this game, you really want to watch that video. It's going to make it way easier to complete runs early. Alright, so this is the first stage that I actually do not need the arrowhead drop. Ow. Alright, so we're hopefully going to do some nice climbing here. Oh. I was supposed to boost off that guy, but... You can do some neat stuff with these throwing spears, create platforms with them. There's a boost up, a nice little boost. Dude, the TAS is climbing on some of these sections is pretty incredible. Specifically on like 2 stages from now, which I'll mention it. So yeah, similar to Mega Man, some of the bosses do have weaknesses to other bosses' weapons. So this guy, you can kill him in the same amount of time with the spinny weapon as you can kill him with spear drop. Alright, so we get the flame spear from that guy. Alright, this is another one I'm hoping for a drop here. This stage is notorious. It's not like to give out the drop. The God drop is like the first elephant guy you kill, which is what I got in my record. He drops it. Because then you don't have to... Okay, whatever. I'll just get the heart down here. Then you don't have to stop and kill all these guys. Oh, there's the drop. That was still really slow. I mean, this isn't going to be close to the record. We still have a chance to be a good run, though. My record is 12:57. And there's a couple of other people that have done runs, but no one has actually like grinded it like I had. This was actually the first game when I started streaming on Twitch. This was the first game that I was running. And I know Kai loves the sound of these leaves. They make a nice little boing sound. Alright, so this boss actually has two forms. So if you do, if you get him to 3 health or below, he's actually gonna drop. Oh, I screwed it up. Oh, I didn't screw it up. I thought I missed it. He was about to transform into like a butterfly or a moth, and he refills his HP if he does that. But if you can get him down to 0 health before he transforms, that will skip his transformation. Alright, so this is the last regular stage in the game. But yeah, getting the arrow drop on that previous stage makes that quick kill free. There is a backup quick kill you can do with using the fire weapon, but it's a lot harder. Alright, you might actually have noticed some of these enemies drop those gourds, like that guy just dropped. I think it's a gourd. Oh, this is Kong's favorite weapon, spiderweb. The gourd, you see I go to the select screen. If I collect 7 more, it will give me 1 more heart container. So 1 more like HP. Oh, change your weapons, buddy. So we do a neat climb here. But the problem with getting 1 more HP is that it levels up the bosses also. So it gives the bosses more HP, which is so dumb. So you want to avoid those because bosses have more HP, they take longer to kill. So we go through the game with the lowest amount of health. Alright, this is another boss we do not need the arrow drop. Hold B through the transition, you get a free hit on the boss. This allows us to kill him in the same amount of time as having the arrow drop. And quick kill. Easy peasy. Also, fun fact, this was the first game on TMR's NES Mania. This was the first game he played. He beat it in like, I think 2 hours, which is pretty impressive. Not because of those stages, because of this stage. This is the final stage. And, like, it's pretty easy to just kind of casually, like, sort of like bumble your way through, like, the 6 or 7 starting stages. But this stage, they did not mess around with this stage. This stage is brutally hard. And if you don't know where all the hidden items are, you're gonna be like out of health by now. This is only the first screen. So there's hidden items, like hidden health items, which you absolutely need. Ooh, that's a pixel perfect jump out of that pillar. Gotta hope for another. Oh! So this is a really scary room right here. See the spaghetti down there? Following the spaghetti, it takes you back to the start of the stage. Okay, we're good. We're home free now. That was the scariest room in the game. We have full health, so we're golden. We got a speed boost. So this is the most awkward controlling part of the game. So in order to go up, left, down, or right, you have to hit the opposite way. Oh! So if you want to go down, you need to shoot up and shoot. If you want to go up, you gotta shoot down. It's just, it's so, like, out of place from the rest of the game. I don't know why it's in the game. Alright, we'll just get that for safety. You really only need 2 extra lives and full health to beat the final boss. Alright, so we're right here at the final boss. And since I got tons of health, I can take these 2 damage boosts. Alright, this final boss is pretty much a joke. So he's gonna spit out a bunch of minions that we've already seen in the stages. So the weapon we got from the final stage is this dragon weapon. Which, we just kill these guys as soon as they spawn. And we're gonna hopefully get this damage glitch here. We're gonna shoot him while I'm taking damage, and you see I get two hits on him. And that's time. I mean, the clock is off. I mean, the timer was off, but... That is Whomp 'em. So the sketchy thing about that fight is that if you don't have enough HP, you cannot beat that boss. Because the dragon weapon, as ammo, it uses your health. So if your health gets down to 1, you can no longer use that weapon. And there's no way to damage him. Yeah, new world record. I just beat my record by 30 seconds.